Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see Viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Alright, I know you're not striking out of defense, you're striking because you're hungry. This is a very beautiful captive born and hatched Leucogaster. One of the nicest ones I've seen. We're ready to sort of downsize this rack, so I'm going to move this one, which I believe is a male, across the way. I know, I see you. Let me see you. Food.
So, hello.
So you are a male. Oh yeah, I can feel the roughness of their scales on the when he just rubbed against the hook. Here you go. That's your new habitat. You're gonna have a roommate. I've got 4 Leucogasters, and hopefully they're all males like this one. I think they are. I think males get determined in most species of snake by the temperature that they're incubated. So this is a very lovely male Leucogaster. He's a holdback. I've sent other Leucogasters off, but this one is exceptionally beautiful, so I'm holding on to this one. Will be one of the legacy snakes.
I will watch while you go get the other one.
Yeah, let me go get its roommate and figure out
Oh, that's just the label.
transfer the cage tags. These are all siblings. This one will feed on frozen thawed quite readily. So is the next one. I hope to pair them together. So the 2 frozen thawed feeders are in the same cage, and the 2 live feeders are in the other cage. I won't feed them live. I'll pre-kill the mouse and drop it into their jaws, so to speak. This way, there's no fight. Well, as things would have it, I believe this is a female. So she's going in with her brother, which we don't have to worry about, I think, for a while because it's past breeding season. She's not as attractive as the boy. And hopefully they will cohabitate peacefully. Oh, I touched your tail, I'm sorry. These guys, I've raised from hatchlings. They were born in 2020, so they're 4 years old. And, I don't handle my snakes as much as other people because, they don't like it. And, but as far as being well behaved, these 2 so far have really demonstrated that they're pretty relaxed for saw scales. Saw scales generally are irascible and quite cranky, but so far these 2 have it sort of played nice. So yeah, they've spent a long time in the bin, so hopefully this will give them a little bit of room to maneuver. All right, get your little tail up there. Let's shut the door. Of course, they're facing away from me, so...
Oh, hello.
This is probably a male.
A very feisty one. He's saw scaling while he's on the hook.
Fortunately, he has decided to use reverse instead of fast forward.
Yeah.
So he can go in there underneath the cover for them. There's a hot spot that's about 100 degrees, which should be nice and toasty warm even for a saw scale. Yeah, sort of on the low end of that scale, I think. And they have heat. Up, where we are a typical saw scale. You're undoing the good behavior of the other two. No, I'm not going to get close to you, even though you want to see what's bothering you, what's nudging you, and all that fun stuff. Let's see if we can take a picture without getting killed. This is how we take pictures of venomous snakes. We just stick the lens of the camera up over the edge and take pictures with our hot little hands out of the way so we don't go visiting an emergency room. Okay, if you can just keep your eyes on Pissy there. Of course, here's a hook if you need one. I don't think you will, but I'll be right back with number 3. I would also think that this is probably a male. I remember how tiny these were when they were born. Okay, so no one gets bit right off the bat, even snakes. We will try to allow them to be a little bit separated. I'm not so worried about them envenoming one another from the standpoint that their venom is a different composition because they're from a different location. Since these are siblings, they genetically have very similar compounds. They've been eating the same thing, so they should be highly resistant to each other's venom, and I think they'll actually enjoy the company because saw-scale vipers are very gregarious. They like to hang out in groups. In the wild, you can almost, if you find one, there's others close by, or you flip a rock or a board or something, and you'll find more than one cohabitating in that space. Now, hopefully, the cranky one here decides that we're not going to bite our brother. Oh, that's not a good sign.
Not at all. You keep that mouth closed.
Yeah, that was definitely a leave me alone, I am going to bite you. So hopefully the siblings discover each other through chemosense rather than acquire a visual target to strike. Yeah, that's a good idea there, bud. I'd back up for that too. we'll put water dishes and other things in later, once everybody sort of acclimates a little bit.
Yeah, that poor guy just really doesn't seem too sure about this.
Yes.
Can I please come back out? That guy's really cranky.
It's like getting put into a jail cell with a big bully and stuff, and it's like, you know, you're in there for like, you know, hacking somebody's computer. You get put in with a mass murderer, so it's very unpleasant. Can I gently nudge you inside? Don't go racing across the cage, whatever you do, that would not be...
There you go. Go in the back corner there.
So we gotta do this. Not getting our fingers anywhere near there. Okay, so let's put a stick in there and let them calm down for a while. They're gonna be at DEFCON 1 for a while.
Yeah, well, certainly the guy on the left is. I think we need to get out of here and let them calm down.
Oh yeah, mouth opening. You expected something to eat and instead you got the hook, huh? The two on top seem to be just sort of chilling where they are.
Yeah,
And
they're fine.
nobody is in defensive mode.
Yeah, they're just sort of checking out their new environment.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's all the Ekis moving for the moment.